You want to know the foundation of embarrassment? Go to those people. Wale wenye wamesimamia food kwa nini? Kwa function, any function. Unapata wale wenye wanaservingi watu. We have these people who bleach.
Yeah, the people who bleach. They feel like they don't want to take anything that you like. They say you can judge us, you can do anything you want, but we are now changing. The skin has to change. Mine is never have I ever farted and blamed someone else. I think I did it once in primary. Hey yo, what it do, what it does, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third episode of the Breakdown Podcast. Today we want to talk about people that you cannot advise or you cannot tell anything in life. I go by the name Edwin Omamuga and I have my G here.
I go by the name Felix Onyango. Kuna wale wenye wanapenda wakiniita Felix, kuna wenye wanapenda wakiniita Onyango, kuna wenye wanapenda kuniita Onyango because I have a double name. Onyango. I'm like Miguna.
Okay.
Onyango. But majority of people call me so. Whichever name you call me, I'm Felix Onyango. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe to the Breakdown Podcast. This is the place you wanna be. You don't wanna miss this podcast. We have a lot in store.
Yeah.
Maji.
Hapo kwa comment pia wewe pia unaweza tuambia who the people that you cannot advise. Tuandikie tu hapo chini.
Wale unafikiria uwezi.
Yeah.
Uwezi waambia chochote kwa hii maisha.
Sasa wewe, who do you think you cannot advise?
The first culprits are always the iPhone holders. These people who have iPhones. Utapumua. Like these people feel like they own it. They have made it. It snaps everywhere. When it comes to, like, you can't tell them anything when it comes to snapping. Niseme umetoa Android yako hapo unataka kupiga picha na mtu iPhone yako nini. You can never advise an iPhone holder person. You can never. I don't think.
Huwezi mwambia kitu kuhusu
wewe unaweza
kuhusu picha.
Ushapatana na mtu iPhone.
Mwambie mazee picha yako si safi.
Jaribu basi hata wanajijua wengine wana watch. Utakwambia. And then there are these people so that you can't advise.
Who else?
The police officers.
Wanajua kila kitu.
Ushapatana na police officer?
Nimepatana nao.
Mpaka yani ni ile mnajaribu kupiga story. Like whenever police officers niseme kama imefanya makosa, they're always right. They always feel that they're right. I don't think you can advise police officers.
You can't tell them what
to do. As in anything. They feel like they.
But kuna watu wengine wanawaleta juu hadi wanatii. Like ukipata tu wale watu wenye vichwa mbaya.
Kwa tu vichwa mbaya kama hujapatana na wao wakiwa wengi.
Hiyo kitu imenikumbusha ile time ya maandamano. Kuna mavijana wengine wawili walikuwa wametrend. Walienda kuita mapolisi eti mwenzao anapigwa. And then wakageukia hao mavijana. Wale wachapa.
Sasa wakachapa wamekuja kusaidiwa, kuambiwa watu wale
ati mwenzao anapigwa, aende wasaidie. Ama polisi wakawageukia.
Ile story ya kusemanga ati yo polisi ni hao jaribu hiyo story na polisi. Ati hao watu ni binadamu tu ya kawaida wenye tumewazoea. I don't think you can do that when they're many. Like there's just that feeling of fear. When you see them. Mimi sijui mapolisi waliwekewa nini kwa hiyo kwa the uniform. But it's just there. No matter how wenye sisi majenzi tuna nini lakini it's there. The fear is there. Plus pia washajua the fear is there so they feel like you cannot advise any of them. That's to me.
But not only in uniform, they are just arrogant naturally.
The arrogance
even when they are not in uniforms.
But it change. Hakuna kitu ya ishangi. I don't think so. Wewe unafikiria
ita change jinsi? Because kama polisi ukiniambia eti wata change, unapata for example Albert Ojwang ndio ameuawa na polisi kwa cell. And then watu wana protest and then watano wanauliwa.
Hata kwa Biblia wameandika ati kila kitu itaisha. Hadi dunia pia mpaka itaisha.
Noma sana. Okay, mimi a person who I think you can never tell anything is a believer. A believer mwenye ana believe, tuseme for example wewe unaomba Catholic ama unaomba kwa whatever SDA. I cannot tell you anything about your church na ukakubali.
Wewe mambo na believe unaenda kanisa?
Yeah, I go to church sometime.
I'm talking about you are not busy. But they say that work from, is it on, for 6 days then you rest on the 7th day at least.
You know,
so are you busy on the day you should be going to church?
I am a busy person.
So?
And also I pray in my house before I do.
Who doesn't pray in the house?
I say, oh Lord, ndio hiyo nimetoka.
Wanasemanga ati
don't
at least enda kanisa. Enda kanisa mali watu wako wengi. You get to pray with them.
No, you should. The Bible says, not the Bible.
So Jesus, you don't believe in this thing of going to church?
I don't believe in going to church, but I believe in prayers. Even in your house, you can pray
alone. Like which one would you prefer? Going to church or?
I would prefer praying alone than going to church.
Sema ni sadaka utaki kutoa.
Si ati sadaka. In most of the churches, unapata the pastors, okay, nowadays, the pastors are preaching what people want to hear. Like anatafuta nakatu chini ana prepare na covers kingine yenye like if you see the likes of I don't want to mention names.
I don't mention them, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to mention name. The likes of Commander. You know Commander?
I think I've heard of him.
So you see these people are just doing comedy in church.
Yeah.
They are doing it to trend.
But sasa unapatanga kuna wale wase wanaenda church ati ndio wapate kutoa ile stress nini. So at least when they laugh they feel like this is the right place I should
church. If you go to church you can find 40 people are sleeping in there and the pastor is preaching. Then why would you go to church?
Sleeping just happens naturally.
Naturally. Why then stay at home and sleep? Why do you go to church to sleep?
No, but you go to church at least unajipata ile kajoto kumekuwa church nini. Ushajipata fall asleep. Not that you just sleep literally.
No, me I prefer staying.
So in short,
I'm a kneel down in my house, say thank you Lord.
Yeah.
Lord, I want you to help me with this and that.
Yeah.
Than going to church.
So in short, you will not prefer. You prefer what church? Nini? Pray in the house of a church.
Yeah, I prefer that. That is me.
Alafu upate ni pastor yako alikuwa amekaa hapo na watch. Nasema Edo you ulikuwa upewe cheo ya chairman youth.
Nobody knows me in my church.
Because you will never wish to belong in the church.
Yeah.
Unajijua vizuri.
I know myself. So even if the priest is watching, I'm really sorry. But going to church is not for me.
Ama nyinyi ndio wale mnaendanga time ya umesikia kuna sherehe.
Hata sherehe sasa sherehe ndio sasa the worst.
Umevaa sasa nini? Kama face mask yako hapo.
Sherehe ndio sasa the worst. Mwaso kwenda church siku ya harusi. I don't like it. Like tuseme mimi ni mtu mwenye sipendi penye watu wengi.
Hakuna that you don't like it. Maybe it's just because you're in front of the camera.
No. I just naturally.
But hapo chini ya maji.
Penye watu wana I step back a little bit.
We proceed. People you can't advise. We've talked of police officers feel that you can't advise them. Believers. What else? Which people do you think you can't advise in life?
People that you cannot advise is
we have these people who bleach.
Yeah, the people who bleach. They think
they feel like
they don't want to take anything that you like. They say you can judge us, you can do anything you want, but we are now changing. The skin has to change. So you can't tell them anything.
Like
but why would you tell anybody? Why would you advise somebody who is bleaching though?
See, why should you bleach? See, you just have the natural color or the natural skin, whatever.
For example, I'm bleaching. Advise me.
Why should you bleach? Why sasa ukibleach utakaje?
No, just pretend I'm bleaching. Don't look at the way I'm looking right now. I'm already bleaching. You can see signs of bleaching. Advise me.
All this we are saying are meant for entertainment, not personal advice or or education, just for entertainment. So I don't want nishikiwe shati. Sitaki nishikiwe shati hapa nikishatoka nje ni. Ulisema watu wenye na bleach wanafanyanga hivi na hivi.
So you just advise.
No. Entertain yourself. Know that no matter how you bleach, you always feel that we can't advise you.
Oh.
Yeah. Which people? There is walimu wa nini? Tuliongelea walimu wa kizungu. Kwanza inakuwa in the universities or in the staff room. They feel like they carry themselves out. I feel like you can't advise such people. Have you ever encountered one?
Yeah, I can remember one. Or primary, I don't want to mention.
Na hao ndio sasa wale walimu wenye pia wanafunzi hukrashia.
Actually alikuwa rafiki yangu though, but tulikuwa
kumbe tunasema ni coincidence. Ulikuwa nakatia mwalimu.
Sasa nilikuwa namkatia, alikuwa madhe.
Madhe primary ukishafikanga.
I was young.
The reproductive system ukishafunzwa unaona tu kila kitu.
The reason why I liked her is because she was funny, like come to ni comedian in a way.
Yeah.
So every time akikasirika she could say anything. So that's why nilikuwa nimempenda, but when it comes to the language, you couldn't tell her anything. Like, he's the teacher and you're a kid, so you have to listen to whatever that she is teaching.
So when sentence gani ulikuwa unamkumbuka na which thing do you remember?
So they since this thing alikuwa napenda kusema, which I think it was not right. Yeah. Try again. Is that redundancy? Try again.
Try again. How is it not right?
Is it try again or something?
Yeah.
Try again. No. I can't just remember it very well, but it was something that it is repeating itself.
Now ndio walimu pia me feel like on our when you as advice like this, is it called literature English teacher of English? Teacher of English or literature. There's no subject called literature, I think so. If I'm not wrong. The teachers of walimu wa kizungu bana. Mbona English nisumbue ulimi hivyo.
Walimu
wa kizungu. Inakuwa kizungu ama kisungu?
Kizungu.
Walimu wa kizungu. Like how should I put it? We used to have one back then in high school. You will never know when kama anakudanganya ama anakuambia ukweli. Like you are there to listen. You are there to listen. Anakuambia ati this is not God. So we used to have this word God. He could say that you don't say God, you say God. So you're like God.
Also,
God.
Pronunciation.
So are we in Africa or Europe? So I think you can't advise such teachers of English.
I have a friend of mine who also like insist he's supposed to be governor, not governor. Governor.
Where?
Governor. So ukimwambia you're pronouncing this thing, okay. Alikuwa wanafanya show fulani. So the co-host used to get like alikuwa always pissed off of whatever the guy is saying. He insists on governor. With the hash he's saying governor.
With you guys, you know it as governor.
It's supposed to be governor. What's governor?
It is what it is. I think also of how when you usimamia food kwa functions. If you want to know the foundation of embarrassment, go to those people. They can talk to
catering
you.
Or
Like wale wenye wamesimamia food kwa nini kwa function, any function. Unapata wale wenye wanaservingi watu. Hey, they feel like you can't tell them anything. Wewe umeenda na plates zako hapo ati niongeze hii ni. They can embarrass you. Yeah? That's what I'm saying. If you want to know the foundation of embarrassment, go to such places. You'll know. Ujaenda kwa catering, the events nini?
I've been to some, but not. Hizo zenye nimekuwa sijaona anything bad, because as I told you earlier, I don't like where people are made. I avoid at all costs.
Ni uchoyo tu maybe.
No, si ati ni uchoyo, but
tulikuwa tunaambiwa ati wale wenye wapendi kukaa na watu ni wachoyo. Is that your case or just shy?
If I know myself, I can say it's si uchoyo, because kama ni uchoyo pia ningesema tu ni uchoyo tu inanifanya hivyo.
Yeah. I think
unajua ningekuwa I know myself, I don't eat much. So ile ningekuwa nasema ati ni uchoyo. Pia I could just know that hii kitu inanisumbua ni uchoyo, but I just avoid where kuna watu wengi.
Yeah. Okay, what's the time? The proceeds.
So hapa tuko na mchezo ama what do we call it? A game called Never Have I Ever. Naona producer amenona.
That.
So this is whereby we are going to take questions from these papers, and then you answer. So you've already opened, so you go first.
Been heartbroken very many times. I'm not afraid of answering that.
Very many times. Why? What do you think is the problem? Why are they heartbreaking you?
No, I think I'm just a good guy.
Do you know somebody called Andrew Kibe?
Yeah, I've heard of him though. I don't watch much of his.
I tell you, if you watch Andrew Kibe, no God, I tell you, no God.
But sahi niko sawa.
Square lambistic.
No.
Imagine
you must experience heartbreak before mambo na lambistic ingie. What's your question?
Mine is, never have I ever farted and blamed someone else. I think I did it once in primary.
Even though just.
Oh no, not in primary, but high school.
Don't be afraid to say. Maybe you did it some other day here.
No,
but ni kitu inafanyikanga tu.
But farting is
no, I'm saying.
Ile ya kugeuzia mtu umeshageuzia. Mimi ndio mkate mbona shoota.
Ama unajipatanga kwa situation ya unanyamba utafuna. Unaangalia around na unasema you are the first person to react. Na hapa
wewe ndio unaondokea kwanza.
Lakini hiyo kitu shafanya hata ukiwa mkubwa. Acha kudanganya Edu.
Okay, mimi sijaifanya nikiwa mkubwa. The last time I did that I was in around form 3 there. Yes.
Okay, I'm seeing another question. Tripped in front of a crowd. No. No.
Can you read that again?
No. Like, have you ever tripped in front of a crowd?
Oh.
No. Let's proceed to you.
I'll go with the one. Let's see what it has. I had a crush on a friend's sister. Had a crush. Ngambia mabeshte wangu. Hawana hata madada. So, I've never.
You've never had a crush on
my friend's sister.
Hata ule wetu mwenye nilipost huko Sema huyu. Hey, do. What's your state? Is it called what? Taste.
yangu.
Sema tu kuna aya.
This is
Ushtuko mapata mpoa hapo.
This is not for public. I'm going to keep that.
Okay.
Because I know people will judge me. If you want to judge me, just judge me. Let's go on.
Have you ever kissed someone just for fun? Haki ya nani? Yes, I did it just for fun. I ever kissed someone just for fun. I did it with my girlfriend. You're thinking of someone else.
For fun.
See, for fun.
Okay.
Kwani people kiss for? It's a fun thing.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
So what are you? Wewe ulikuwa unaniangalia aje? Ulikuwa unafikiria nini?
See, for fun, me, what I thought that maybe somebody who you are not like in a relationship with, just kiss or that. So mine goes like being caught dancing alone many times. Yeah, been caught dancing.
It's something you do
many times.
That's the third question or what?
Yeah, yours is the fourth one, mine is the third one.
Let me take this. Have I felt like giving up on something? So many times. So many times have you felt like giving up on something? Even before we started this podcast, we felt like giving up. This is something you encounter daily.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk much about it.
You know,
it will be a story for another day.
Everybody.
There's
that point that you feel like, umechoka nayo, but now you have to just keep on doing it. Ever faked being busy to avoid a hangout?
Me, I do that.
Yes, I have.
I have done that so many times.
Even I think not only hanging out but talking on phone. Unajua kuna watu wengine wanakupigia tu lakini stories zenye wanakupigia mazee au korada hiyo story, so you just say that you're busy or you see them calling and then you
ama ni ile unajifanyanga ati credit imeisha lakini umekata intention na
umekata intention.
Unajua unaacha kiongea alafu na hang up. Ati credit ilikuwa imeisha.
Okay, I think I've ever done to someone. And I know you, maybe if you watch this video, utajua. So we talk on WhatsApp calls, and then I just switch off my Wi-Fi, and then you
call him Andy.
Na hivyo ndio nimeondokea hiyo story.
The last question. Have you ever eaten something off the floor? Many times. I did it even today. Nilikuwa nakula njugu. Ikaanguka. Si look around. Hakuna.
Kusema iende hivyo.
Njugu for breakfast. Not njugu kufikiria kitu nafikiria. Haya. But I've done this so many times. I think this is something people do. Nile tu kujifanya uslay queen na uslay king. Patani uangalia around hivi watu wakiwa.
Hata mtu akiwa mkubwa bado anaifanya.
Hii ni kitu unafanya hata ukiwa mzee. So I don't think this is a problem. This is something people do daily. What's your last question?
Umeipanguza mkono kwa curtain kama mtu akuone.
Many times. How should I deny that?
Okay, mine is ever cried during a movie. Hapana.
You never cried?
Mimi ni hadi kubwa.
Au kuwatch ile movie ilikuanga ile Nigerian by the time was so young, ilikuwa inaitwa aje?
I never cried. Hii movie ya Tonda. Sijui Tonda.
Yeah, Blood Sister.
Yeah.
The Blood Sister.
I never cried.
If you never
mimi ni hadi kubwa.
Like I'm saying, if you never cried in that movie, then I should consider you a psychopath. You don't have feelings at all.
I never cried.
Sure. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, in this third episode, we just wanted to do an entertaining episode. At least you get entertained before we proceed. In the upcoming episodes, we'll be bringing for you guests things you'll wish to listen to. You'll always wish that at least you get educated as you get entertained. So we wrap it up. Or
yes, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
I go by the name Felix Onyango.
And I go by the name Edwin Omamuga. Peace out.